Hey guys, so ignore my foundation situation. Before school started, I started marching band, and around this time, like late summer towards probably mid fall or early winter, my skin gets like really dark and I roast in the sun. So if my foundation looks a bit interesting, I'm sorry. I normally wear t-shirts to school. Basically here is super dark and then anything below it is covered by a t-shirt. So this part is like super white. As you can tell by the title, I am a junior and I am not going to homecoming. And I am currently procrastinating on homework that I need to do. So this is my Hoco junior makeup procrastination video. Super spontaneous. It's 8. My battery is dying already. And I'm also like kind of blind. It's 8 and I wear night contacts. So like my vision isn't that great. So honestly, if this turns out to look a tad bit odd, that's probably why, because I can't see. I also set my foundation with a yellow powder just to brighten up my face, skin, because I feel like around this time of the year when my face gets darker, it just gets like, I don't know how to explain it, but the products that I normally use when my face isn't as tan, like, don't seem to work as well when my face is tan. So I'm gonna go back in with this e.l.f. like the brow and powder set. Yo, I think this is autofocusing. It's probably been about a year I've had this camera and I just figured out how to autofocus. So I like to outline it and then with the excess remaining product I can fill it in. I'm going with a more glam look, and I'm just going to take my concealer, prime my eyes. Okay, gonna stop recording my camera and then press record again because it has a 20-minute timer. Okay, so I just primed my eyes and I'm just gonna use the warmth of my fingers to blend it out. Using my Morphe 35O, it looks super dirty. It is, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, since I obviously always use my 35O, it's basically just like orange colors, which I love. I feel like you can always use orange colors like all year round, except maybe for winter, but basically all year round. The 35O palette also has brown shades, which are like great for winter, even if orange isn't, but that's okay. I'm going in with a brown shade. I don't know if you can tell, but it's brown, you know, and it's a warm tone brown. I prefer warm tones, and I'm just going into this outer V, just kind of pressing it in. One tip when you apply eyeshadow is that you look down, because if you look up, you're only going to see this part, and especially with Asian eyes, like your eyelids are just going to fall over. So a tip is to look down so you can see everything. If you look up, there's like nothing there. So I'm just buffing it in. I'm gonna focus it here, but since it's like a lighter color, and it's kind of my transition color, I'm going to go in here, and I might actually hit the inner corner just so there's a halo effect. So I'm gonna focus it on my inner and outer corner, then using the excess, I'll buff in the rest. And I do have Asian eyes, so when I look, it looks like I have no eyelid, but my socket is like here actually. So my crease is here, but my socket is here. And especially with Asian eyes, you want to go where when you open your eyes, you can see it above the crease. Because if you just do it within the crease that is actually there, everything will just be like turned in. If you're working with your right eye, you want to turn your face to the eye that you're looking at. So right here. So then you get an angle where you can see the inner corner. If you turn here, you can't see it as well. So there's powder here, and then I'll use the excess and create just kind of a rainbow. And I'm gonna go in with this shade. It's like, I don't know, a brown, orangey shade. I'm just gonna put it in where I put the medium brown shade in. The last of the mattes, I'm just going in with the darker brown shade, and I'm just gonna dot a little bit right at the lash line of my inner and outer corner and slowly blend out. I'm going in with a bigger fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna just blend everything together. I'm especially focusing on the dark brown because I don't want it to look too muddy, and I'm focusing on the edges as well. And I'm going back with my concealer and just dotting a teeny bit in the middle section just for it to be tacky. And I'm going in with the Morphe 35OS. So I'm going in with this light golden shade. And I don't have a packing brush, so I'm just taking my ring finger and packing it on like that. So I just kind of made it into a rectangle shape, and I'm going to go back with my blending brush and I'll blend it back. And I actually forgot, but I'm just going to take whatever is left on my eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to go in to my lower lash with it. And I'm focusing it around this area, then I'll diffuse it here. But I don't like to go all the way just because it will close up my eyes. Go in with the darker brown and kind of hit like right at the end of my lower lash line. And now I'm just going to do my eyeliner and mascara off camera just because that's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm done with my eye makeup, and I will leave everything that I used down below. So now I'm going in with bronzer, and I'm just using this limited edition Swamp Queen Tarte palette. It's just a nice warm tone bronzer. I'm gonna focus it on the outer parts, and then I'll slowly buff it in. What I like to do is I like to go at the end, and then I like to blend up, and as I blend towards, I look towards the camera so I can see that when it hits, you can just see the depth. It doesn't go like all the way in. I just don't really like how that looks. And I'm just going to take this blush and I'll focus on the apples of my cheeks, and then I like to go back into my bronzer. Then I'll be mixing two highlights. I'm using this like limited edition Jeffree Star Mini MUA collab. It's a really light peachy highlight color. I'll be mixing it in with the this highlight, and it's a pretty white highlight. It's like a white with a hint of gold in it. And I first like to go in without like setting spray. So this is kind of my base highlight. I'm just gonna go in with some setting spray, and I'll hit like just like right here where it's the highest. And I normally use a sample of this Ofra Cosmetics Peach Blush as a highlight, but I spent a heck of a lot of money on this and I never use it, so I decided to use it today. So I'm going in with this Tarteist lip paint in Bestie, I think. No, it's in Delish. And it's just this nice like darker nude color. It's a sample. I got it from Ipsy. I did put on some lip balm before this, just so like my lips would be prepped, but I feel like I just ate so many Pringles and Goldfish this like past week, or like past 2 or 3 days, that like my lips are super dry, so this looks a bit janky, but It's cool, I'm not gonna Hoco anyway. I'm just setting my face with this elf mist instead, even though I'm probably gonna take this off like in 30 minutes after I take some pictures. But yeah, this is my makeup look. I think it's like pretty elegant, but it's like soft. It's not like anything super out there. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you liked this video. I'm really glad that I figured out this whole autofocus stuff, because let me tell you, I've recorded probably 10 videos and half of them are like out of focus. I will have an update video hopefully soon. I'm not sure. I have a lot of homework junior year. But I hope you liked this video, and remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, even though I'm pretty not consistent with my videos. But if you like me, just hit that like button, and I have smile lines. But it's okay. It makes me look older because I look like I'm 12-year-old. So I hope you like this video. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Hopefully next week, but I'm not sure. Okay, bye. Okay, and I also okay. Anyway, and I'm using my, oh, will this focus? Oh my god. And I'm, what's next? Okay, socket is like, with the, and I'm going in with the, oh my god, it actually focused, okay. Hey guys, can you see how patchy my foundation is? Like, honestly, it's pretty, So now I'm going in with blah blah blah. It's like, I don't know, a regular blush. I'm also drinking coffee because I'm junior and I never sleep, and teenage is supposed to be like the golden age, but it's not. I'm gonna set now. Okay. And I'm just using this Sudoku book to draw everything.